a little bit about the CARES Act. I know it has some very interesting aspects that we have deadlines through the end of this year, but give a few details how that could benefit someone with large IRAs.
Well, the CARES Act was passed back in March. It was part of a $2 trillion economic stimulus package to address the pandemic. And the act realized that charities were going to be adversely affected by the pandemic, that their gifts may decline during tough economic times. And so they put a couple of provisions in there that does impact charitable giving. But the most important, I think, is the fact that this year, 2020, cash gifts to charitable organizations can be deducted up to 100% of your adjusted gross income. Now, that provision is set to expire at the end of this year. I guess it's possible it could be extended, but for right now, it is set to expire. But what it means is that a person can decrease or perhaps eliminate altogether any income tax liability for 2020 by making a charitable gift to qualified institutions and deduct it up to 100% of adjusted gross income. This is an increase in past years of 60%, which was the limit. And again, this is for cash gifts only. If you were to make gifts of appreciated stock, the limit continues to be 30%. But of course, there is a 5-year rollover in case you could not use up all of a deduction. Because of that limitation, you could carry it forward for 5 additional years. But in the case of the provision that allows cash gifts up to 100%, you can use it all this year up to your adjusted gross income. Now, the CARES Act did suspend any required minimum distributions that you need to take from your IRA this year. So that remains to be seen, because this has become such a popular way for people to make charitable gifts from their IRAs, because it counted toward their required minimum distribution. So the fact that this year you don't have to take any distribution from your IRA may have some dampening effect on the gifts that are coming from IRAs, but that remains to be seen.